Hi, this is Andy from this is Dan from Oreja, the band. We're from Austin, Texas. Today I'm going to look at one of my favorite pedals on my pedal board, my MXR Custom Shop Submachine. What is that, you ask? Well, it's two things in one. It's an octave pedal and a fuzz, so it saves more room on your board. It's a really cool effect, and you can use it to just get some monstrous sounds. Oh, I'm belchy today. Let's take a look at it real quick. Right here you have your bypass switch. It's a blue LED, on and off. Here's off, on. As you can see on that tone, it's my normal signal and a sub-octave signal going through at the same time with some fuzz on there. Let's break that down real quick. So here's just a clean tone real quick with minimal fuzz. The tone, I'd say that's about in between 10 and 11 o'clock. I kind of like it pushed back a lot because it's very, very bright. So here's just my guitar signal with the pedal engaged. It almost has an overdrivey sound to it. Let's introduce the octave on there real quick. It doubles everything you play with an octave down. Really cool. Let's take my original signal out of the equation so you can just hear the bass. It's not perfect tracking, but it's pretty damn close. Before I bought a bass guitar and I was jamming with people and we only had two guitars, I've used this pedal as a bass. It came in handy. Let's bring both signals back. Fuzz is at a minimal setting. Let's slowly bring it up so you can kind of hear the drastic change. You'll also notice, obviously, a lot more noise, and the sustain goes up as you go. Almost forever. You actually start to get kind of like a harmonic going. I kind of like it in between 10 to 11 o'clock setting because it keeps the noise down to the pedal, but also gives the full fuzz effect. So. Another cool feature of this pedal is this octave switch right here. What this switch does is a double octaver. You still get the same sub frequency, but it takes your original signal and moves it up an octave. So the original signal's gone and you have one octave up and one octave down. You can do some really cool lead stuff with it, like some single note stuff. Here's both switches engaged without the fuzz, so you can kind of get an idea of what's going on there. So. I like the fuzz setting where I have it in between 10 and 11 o'clock. For me, it's a sweet spot where it's in between clarity and distortion. I really like the way it sounds. It's not the best at tracking like a full chord. You're better off playing single notes to really get that clarity in there. Another thing to mention, I'm playing this with a clean sound. Amp distortion kind of muddies up your signal. It doesn't sound as clear or as brilliant. It's just a little bit more muddy. Now, if you're going for like a really sludgy tone, this might be something that you'd be interested in, but I personally like it on the clean channel. I just think you can hear everything better. There's one more button on this pedal. The series button right here. I don't really use it that much. Personally, I don't enjoy it. It runs your octaves in series. to turn the double octave on. Personally, I think you lose some clarity. That's just me, though. Another thing you can do with this pedal, you can mimic a synth tone with this pedal and an MXR Phase 90. So I got my trusty MXR Phase 90 here. It's loud and obnoxious, just like me, and that's why I do it. Would I buy the MXR submachine again? I totally would. If you're looking for an octave pedal, if you're looking for a fuzz pedal, it's a great option. It's both in one pedal. It saves room on your pedal board, and it's not that expensive. It's in between $200 and $300. I love everything that MXR does. They have some great pedals, and a lot of artists have worked with them to make some amazing effects. All right, guys, see you later.